limited, so they will go quickly. We have a beautiful jewelry box for you to put them in. Now, Colleen loves to store her jewelry, and she always comes up with the most beautiful and glamorous ways to do so. This is a beautiful jewelry box, not only done in glass and fabulous colors, but it's going to feature a giant geode of Drusy on the top. This is actually not only going to be a genuine Drusy gemstone, but it's also going to be the handle that opens up the lid on the box. I'll talk more about that Drusy in just a moment, but I'll let you know your color choices while we share our weekend sale price of $29.90. We took $20 off the price, a fantastic buy. This is the yellow. Isn't that pretty? It's a gorgeous, bright, sunny, happy yellow, a color to wake you up in the morning. We have the beautiful green. I would say it's like a jade green, a spring green. We have the regal and royal rich purple. If you love your amethyst, go for that purple shade. And we also have it for you in the blue. Now, all the gemstones on top will match the color of the box. The blue will feature the clear color of the Drusy. Now, this is a genuine gemstone. This is a phenomenal crystal display. In fact, a Drusy is actually two gemstones in one. You'll have these beautiful tiny crystals that adhere to a rock surface like a quartz or an agate. So this is all natural. Isn't that pretty? And it's designed to be the lid of the box. So the clear lid means you can see everything that's inside. You can see all your jewelry on the inside. It has a beautiful hinge. It opens up. The bottom of the box is mirrored, so that just means everything sort of sparkles and twinkles. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It closes shut, and then you also have a little felt bottom here, so it's not going to scratch the surface if you put this on a marble countertop or your bureau. So pretty. The yellow is going to feature this beautiful orange and yellow color in the Drusy. Notice no two Drusy stones will look exactly alike. That's what makes them, I think, so collectible. Different shapes, different sizes of the crystals. They're three-dimensional. I mean, what would you spend for one Drusy pendant of that size and that shape? I mean, it's really magnificent. I mean, look at the depth and dimension. That's the color that you get on the yellow. And then on the purple, you're gonna receive sort of this amethyst color. Isn't this pretty? Look at the gorgeous crystals. And these are all from Brazil. These are all discovered when you crack open a geode. You never know what you're gonna find. It takes a little work of Mother Nature to create all those beautiful sugar-like crystals, and the green is gonna have that vibrant green color. This is a gorgeous jewelry box for just $29.90. They're beautifully packaged, so enjoy. Shop for yourself or for a loved one. We've got more from our weekend sale right on the other side. Don't go away.